Hi, my name is Natalie. Today I'm going to answer the questions of the case at zoetermeer. The financial situation at zoetermeer is favorable, though there are indications that proper planning should be undertaken to harness the business revenues. Most of the financial indicators were favorable. In cases where the revenues were not favorable, the business has the ultimate power to make amends and corrections. Justifications of the situation. In the business costs section, it was only the welfare element that the business recorded unfavorable variability of 1.3 according to Javan and Ron. In all the other areas, the business costs remained favorable because this is a public cooperation that is state-funded. More unfavorable could be expected as the public sector is not as competitive as the private sector. The fact that only one case of unfavorable cost was realized is a useful indicator that the finances are healthier for the company. On the other hand, the revenues had 4 cases on unfavorable collections. However, there were 7 cases of favorable collections and 1 case that had revised budget equal to annual account. Revenue areas to improve. The money collections from city infrastructure is questionable as it has the highest deviation from the revised budget and the annual company balances in the accounting books, according to Javan and Ron. The large deviations in the revised budget and the ultimate achievement show that there is policy implementation lapse in the area, and possibly the need to review the collection process, goals, and the people concerned in the area would be appropriate. The low level of the collection in the area affects all the other sections of the business. If not checked in time, it can spin out of control. Other areas that would need review and strengthening of the business policies include welfare and care that had higher costs in the final account about the revised budgets. Moreover, review of revenue collections from such areas as city infrastructures, economic affairs, sports and fitness, and the arts and the culture would be necessary. Areas to improve revenue. To improve the revenues in the areas that had unfavorable revenue collections, it would be useful for the business organization review and strengthen the policies. For instance, the city infrastructures should have the person in charge replaced by another if the level of the competence contributed to the high deviation. In the economic affairs, the local government should consider introducing electronic money collection models like enterprise resource planning to fast-track the collection process. The same can be applied to the sports and fitness and the arts and cultural categories. Areas to decrease cost. The welfare and care is an auxiliary requirement in the development of the staff success and the successful completion of the organizational roles. From the financial report, it is the activity that overspent. It was able to surpass the revised budget of 29.4 to 30.7. 1.3 unfavorable expenditure according to Javan and Ron. Since it is optional, the staff members can have a reduction in its value to help in achieving all costs within the budget levels. Advice to politicians. The policy developers, even in the state roles, should look into how to automate the financial data in the organizations. Revenues should be automated and every contributor given an account that reflects their details. It makes it easier and more efficient to point out the critical areas where the failures arise. Further, it is useful for efficient report generation and financial data reporting. The politicians should thus work on automating the financial process in their jurisdiction. Thank you for your attention.